there, and welcome to another Lore Rambles. I'm sorry it's been a while since I actually made another one, I guess. Um, I don't even think it matters because I don't think anyone really watched the last one, and they probably won't really watch this one either. I think I just make this more for myself, but we'll see if anyone actually sees this. Anyway, so today I'm going to talk about gun control. This seems to be a huge hot topic these days, especially with Obama deciding to put more gun laws into place, gun regulations. Yeah. So apparently there's a huge misconception that he's trying to ban guns altogether. That he's trying to keep guns away from everybody and being all Hitler-like, and apparently it's the Hitler thing to do. Everyone always compares the government that they're not liking at the time to Hitler, despite the fact that Obama has not stuck anybody into a concentration camp and gassed them to death. So probably wouldn't be sad if he did that to some Republicans. I know that might be controversial to say, but that's how I'm feeling right now. But I don't know why, because I'm finding that a lot of Republicans, especially the Tea Party movement, is using this as an excuse to kind of villainize Obama even more, saying that he's another Hitler, blah, 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 because gun regulations are so bad. My cat's needing attention at the moment. What? What do you want? Okay. Anyways, let's see. Does Canada seem very Hitler-like to you, like very Nazi-like to you? Because if it doesn't, well, we have gun regulations here. We do. We have a lot of gun regulations. They're pretty tough. And they make sense because we don't have as many shootings as you American folk at all. And besides, I've read what Obama's trying to figure out here. Doesn't really seem very, I don't know, fully banning of guns. I mean, he's not really taking away the people's right to bear arms. He's kind of just giving them rules. I don't really understand why people are up in arms about getting rules, but apparently they are. So, part of these rules are, I think, is having a criminal background is one of those rules. I don't see what's wrong with that, or having a mental health background, like say if so and so has major schizophrenia or has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's society, for Alzheimer's or some form of dementia that they can't own a gun. I don't really see what's wrong with that rule. I think it would probably be a good idea. I think people's right to live outweighs more of a criminal or mental ill person's right to own a gun. Yeah, my personal opinion. My cat wants attention. Yeah, you hate me. Shut up. Okay, so another one is reinstating a ban on assault weapons. I believe that's more of the automatic sort of guns, so you can't shoot 20 people in 1 minute. That's a good idea. I mean, really, do you need a gun that's gonna shoot a bunch of people at once? No, you have a fucking gun that shoots one bullet at a time. Just bang, and then you have to reload, or bang and not whatever. I don't even know. He's not banning. Okay. He's also having a limitation of having 10-round limit on ammunition, which makes sense. Limiting the amount of ammunition. I mean, if you're really shooting to protect yourself, do you need a lot of ammunition to do that? I don't think so. Shooting to protect yourself, you don't need that much. Another one is eliminating armor-piercing bullets, which is a good idea because typically people who wear armor are cops or military guys, and might be a good idea to protect the people who are protecting us from being shot with armor-piercing bullets. That's a good idea. Plus, Why do you need armor-piercing bullets if you're just protecting yourself from some guy who breaks into your place? Yeah, mental health services in schools. That's a good idea. Maybe if there was more mental health services in schools and people there to do the preventative stuff, that you wouldn't need as much after stuff punishments. That's a good idea. And another one is institution, instituting a federal gun trafficking statute. It's a good idea. I really don't understand what is the big deal about putting regulations and such on gun bearing guns. I don't like. He's not taking away your guns. He's just giving you rules. That's it. Calm the fuck down. Now, this is another thing that I find interesting is that it's mostly the Republicans, Tea Party, blah blah blah, who are complaining about this. The NRA, who are very right wing, conservative, Christian loving fuckers. Okay, here's the thing. You guys keep using the Second Amendment as your right to bear arms, despite the fact that you kind of forget about the First Amendment, which talks about separation of church and state. Forgot about that one, didn't you? Yes. So you want the people and the president and the Congress and the lawmakers to give you the right to bear arms based on the Second Amendment, despite the fact that you want a lot of the laws to be based on your religious convictions, your religious text, whatever. Your Bible, your Quran, your Torah, whatever the hell part of religion you are. Mostly Christianity in America, but you want your laws to be mostly based on your religious beliefs, which include anti-abortion and anti-same-sex marriage. Now, to me, as an atheist, along with atheists and all agnostics and anyone who is also maybe religious but pro, you know, same-sex marriage and pro-choice, don't you think that maybe you're being a little hypocritical here when you say that you want you want your Second Amendment rights to be put in place, but First Amendment, let's just throw that shit out the window. Let's not do the whole separation of state and church, because that's something that the founding fathers actually established. Thomas Jefferson and company decided that they wanted a secular government. Secular meaning non-religious government. That is part of the First Amendment rights. They did not want religion texts to be part of the whole big picture of the government in the United States. So maybe you should kind of read all of the Constitution rather than bits and pieces, because unlike your religious text, you can't just pick and choose what you want to believe and what you don't want to believe. There are laws. Stick to them. Peace out.